Hey Taurus, this is your love and guidance read for June. I'm really late getting them out. Sorry, I've been lazy. The sun's been shining here in the UK and I have been a lazy cow. So here we go. Cards have been pre-shuffled, just takes time to do it on screen. So I do it off screen and put my intentions into the cards while I'm doing it. My intention is to touch all my Taurus's souls, touch their energies, extend mine, mingle with Taurus's energy, and get the best possible cards for the people who need it the most, okay? Cannot fit every Taurus out there. Take from my reads what you can and what serves you, and chuck the rest out if it doesn't fit. This is for your moon, your rising, your Venus and your star sign, okay? So if Taurus, if you've got any of those Taurus in any of those signs, this is meant for you. Cross watchers are welcome. But I'm hoping to pick up on Taurus's energies. Okay, before I go any further, please, 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 I will love you long time if you hit my buttons, my likes, my shares, my subscribes. Don't be greedy with your reads. If this doesn't fit you and you think it may fit someone you know, please share it with them. Okay, it might just bring a little bit of inspiration, a little bit of hope to someone you know that's going through shit. Okay, I think that's about it. Gonna whiz myself down, gonna dive straight into the reads. Down I go, in the corner like a naughty girl. Okay, I'm starting with some oracle cards for this for these June reads because I'm loving them. These cards are by Mystic Moon. You can catch her on YouTube. I love her, I watch her, and I got her cards, and I'm very privileged to have them. These are signs from Spirit, and they are by Mystic Moon. The first one out, Taurus, is pink, and it says love, caring and compassion. I'm just feeling spread it. That's all I'm feeling. With this card, I'm feeling spread the love, spread the care, and spread the compassion. Now, when I just said earlier about if you know someone who you think this read may fit, do it. Share it with them. Love, caring, and compassion. And I'm also getting in for yourself. Taurus, I don't know whether you're going through a little bit of a hard time, being down on yourself at the moment. We'll soon find out within the reads. But this is to love, to care, and be compassionate, not only with others, but with yourself. Pink, for me, is about raising your vibrations. Coming out of a low energy, coming out of the negative thoughts and negative beliefs and negative thinking patterns, and raising your vibrations high. Be caring, be compassionate, and have love for others, but yourself first. Okay, we come from self-love. If we self-love, we will bring love in, and we can love others around us. Pink, all you guys out there, get a bit of pink on, get your vibrations up. Woo! Luck. Rebellion. And pessimism. Well, they don't go together, do they? Black. We're getting colours here. Black. Luck, rebellion, lack. It's the writing. It's the writing. I'm thinking luck don't go with pessimism. Lack. It's not luck. It's lack. It's my bloody eyesight. Got these contacts in again. Eyes dry as anything this time of night. And it sticks in my eyeballs. And I cannot read shit. I just cannot read shit. Black. Okay. It's lack. It's rebellion. And it's pessimism. And you couldn't have two different cards, could you, really? Yeah, it's telling me exactly what I said. You're down on yourself. first card out. It's not only about having, you know, this love and this caring and this compassion for other people. It's about having it for yourself. Have love for yourself, care for yourself, have compassion for yourself. Raise your energy, raise your vibration. Get out of this dark place. Get out of the mindset of lack. Get out of rebellion. It doesn't really serve. You can be rebellious, but be rebellious quietly. That there isn't no point. Who can you fight? Who can you fight? What does it solve? Right, okay, I'm getting in, you know, it's okay to be rebellious. Okay, slap my hand. They're telling me off. My guides are telling me off. Okay, you can be rebellious, but you need to do it in a structured way. They're telling me. You need to shut up. You need to do it. They know. They know I don't mean shut up. They know. You need to do it in a constructive way. Okay, being rebellious for the sake of being rebellious and causing friction and causing arguments is not the way to go about it. Rebellious in a constructive way. Okay, and the pessimism, it's got to stop. You have to stop being pessimistic. It's that lack, that mindset, that lack. If we keep vibrating on that energy, that's all we will draw in. We need to go pink. Okay, we need to go pink with our vibrations. We need to get out of black. We need to go into pink. They're saying, how about just, they're saying, wear some brighter colours, Tories. Wear some brighter colours. It will lift your mood. So if you have a tendency to put black shirts on and black t-shirts on, and I'm hearing, you know, especially at the weekends, so I don't know if someone actually out there just you know, sticks a black t-shirt on and black jeans on or whatever. It's to get out, it's to put some colour on, to bring some colour into your life. Even pink. Okay. So basically it's about self-love, self-care, self-compassion, to raise your vibrations high, to get out of this black mindset, to get out of lack, to get out of this rebellious state just for the sake of being rebellious, and to get out of pessimism. Okay, because we just attract what we put out. Start thinking positively. Start thinking as you already have it. You know, I have that job. Imagine yourself going to work there. I have that love. Imagine yourself cuddle up on the settee or doing stuff together. You know, you already have it, and that will start attracting in what you want, Taurus. Forgiveness. It's self-forgiveness. Okay, it really is. It's about this love, about this caring, and it's about this compassion for yourself, and it's about forgiving yourself for whatever you feel you didn't step up to the mark for. And it's about forgiving yourself. Forgiving others is brilliant, but sometimes it's not impossible to forgive other people, but sometimes it's very hard for us if we feel like we've been done, you know, dealt a bad hand. It's sometimes hard for us to forgive. A lot of the time it is hard for us to forgive, but we must remember, okay, we must remember that holding on to the negative emotion of not forgiving and reliving and replaying everything over and over and over again in our head, it doesn't serve us. Okay, so what I'm being told is, I feel some of my Taurus have been done wrong, and although it's saying we must forgive, I as a human understand the difficulty of forgiving. So it's about not being hard. This card for me is about not being hard on yourself. I'm feeling like you sort of take a step forward in forgiving, and you're because you want to push on through, but then you're taking 10 steps back, and you're back in that mindset. And this talks about actually being easy on yourself and being gentle with yourself and forgiving yourself for not being able to get there straight away. That's what I'm getting. I feel some Tauris are beating themselves up about not being able to get there straight away. Why am I reliving this? Why am I still in the past? Why is this happening? Why is that happening? Why can't I move on? It's saying it's okay. Everything happens in time. We have a set amount of a set procedure in forgiving. We go through, as humans, we go through a set procedure. You know, we are upset, we're hurt, we're grieving, we go through pain, and then we sort of move on to hating someone and disliking someone and being angry at someone, and then we come to terms with that, and then we get cross with ourselves. Well, why didn't I see that? Why didn't I see it coming? You know, I swore, am I fucking stupid? Why didn't I see that coming? And it's a set procedure of emotions and feelings that we have to go through when we're grieving the loss of something or somebody, okay? And it's saying to go gentle on yourself and forgive yourself for beating yourself up. Does that make sense? Forgive yourself for beating yourself up about not being able to move on as quickly as you want to. That's a bit long-winded, but I hope you understood what I was saying. Yeah, and the next card is communication. Now, I really am getting with this card, it is about communicating with someone else. Sometimes I get sense of it's within ourselves to communicate with ourselves and give ourselves a good talking to. For this card, I'm getting the sense it is communicating with someone else. For sure. I'm being told communicate higher as well. So it's a bit like, you know, seek out your faith and your belief and what brings you peace. But I'm really feeling that communication is needed in a situation. Now, if sometimes that's not possible, sometimes the person we're dealing with, whether we are married to them, whether it's a boyfriend, whether it's an ex, whether it's, you know, we're just in separation for a short time, we've taken a break from someone, communication is key. Communication is needed in a situation. Let's go into the read and see if I'm right. Give me my opalite. Oh, can we see it? It's beautiful. I don't think you can see it here, but when you hold it, there's no light, but when you hold it up to the light, it glows. You can't really see because there's no light shining on it, but it's got yellow in it, and it's got orange in it, and it's got purple, and it's got blue, and it's called opalite, and it is to enhance the psychic ability. Now, by no means do I claim to be psychic, but I do have guides around me, and I do have my spirit family, our tribe around me, and I do get messages in. Now, sometimes they're not with me, and sometimes I just read the cards, and that's all I've got to give. But when they're with me, usually when I'm holding this stone, I usually wear one around my neck as well. I forgot to put it on, but this one I do. Yeah, my spirit tribe come close to me, and they do bring messages in for me. So we are going to look at your cards, Taurus, and see what the tarot has to say for you. Can we have the best possible cards for Taurus, please? the best possible cards for Taurus, please. Okay, so Taurus, we're on about self-love, self-care, self-compassion. To be getting out of this lack, this rebellion, and this pessimism that may be clouding some of you at the moment, okay? Talks about self-forgiveness. Forgive yourself. Stop beating yourself up. About not being able to be one step further than what you are. That's a good way of putting it. And communication. I really feel like communication is needed with another person. Best possible cards for Taurus, please. Best possible cards for Taurus, please. Best possible cards. Okay, we've got the Nine of Wands. Okay, Nine of Wands. You all know about the Nine of Wands, getting up off our knees and ploughing on. Taking that wand, pulling ourselves up and ploughing on. And then we have the Eight of Cups. Best possible cards for Taurus, please. Best possible cards for Taurus, please. Yeah. Then we have the Queen of Cups. Best possible cards for Taurus, please. Best possible cards for Taurus, please. That one flipped. Oh, two flipped. We'll take it. Oh, Queen of Pentacles. Oh, dear. King of Wands. Have we got more than one person involved in this situation, my Taurus? We've got the Magician. Do you know what? It flipped. I'm going to leave it to the side. I'm just not feeling it, but I'll leave it to the side just in case. Oh, yeah, we've got the Three of Pentacles. Someone really wants to work on something. And I don't know whether this is going to happen, Taurus. Let's keep going. Let's keep doing your reads. It's fated. We've got the Wheel. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Whoops. I'm going to take them. Three of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Strength card. Right, let's have a look. How many have we got? We've got 1, 2, 3. So we've got 4 cards, 4 major arcana. Underneath the deck is the Knight of Wands. We all know how we feel, especially me, about the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is an in and out, flighty, bleeding energy, a player energy. Taurus, what I'm picking up on here is this is definitely a love read. I mean, I know I'm doing love and guidance. A lot of my reads have been for just pure guidance, self-love. I'm really feeling here that we have, although there's no third party cup, you know, Three of Cups, Three of Swords, I'm really feeling some energies of some outside influences going on here. Communication is definitely needed. Now with the Nine of Wands, okay, it is a bit, how am I feeling this? I'm feeling, Taurus, that you need to be persistent in something. You need to get up off your knees, just like him, he's on his knees. Get up off your knees. Yeah. He is, the Nine of Wands is this wounded warrior, okay? And it talks about setbacks. Setbacks in a relationship. Feeling insecure. And it's like, with the Nine of Wands, it's like waiting for something else to go wrong. Waiting for something else to go tits up. Pessimism. Stop being pessimistic. My Taurus, stop it. Okay? It's about moving past challenges, moving past challenging circumstances in your life and pressing forward. It's about having the courage, and it's about having the resilience, and it's about persevering. Okay, it's about having faith, and it's about getting up off your knees and pushing on through. And I'm getting this. Let's see how this story unfolds. Now, we all know about the Eight of Cups, don't we? Eight of Cups. Has someone walked away? Have you walked away? Are we still in a relationship but emotionally detached from someone? It asks us to question the lessons that we have learned, the emotional lessons that we have learned going through a situation. Has someone detached from you? Have you detached from them? It's about reviewing a relationship. It's about asking yourself, is there something missing? So you could be in a relationship and you could now be asking yourself, is there something missing? I feel unfulfilled. Do I leave? Do I look to the future? Do I stay? Do I look for something different to fulfill me? It's talking about listening to your heart and about acknowledging what you really want. And it's about either moving forward with a person, or it's about moving forward without that person. But if you are feeling emotionally detached from someone, unfulfilled with someone, or if someone's emotionally hurt you, it's about moving forward. And see this big moon, this is what stops us from doing it. The unknown, the uncertainty, the mystery of the future. Because we do not know the future. I mean, we can have a look into the cards, but it only gives us a short period of what may be, because energies change, people change, free will's involved. So it only gives us a short period of time that we can actually look into what's happening now and what may happen in the future. And this is scary. This moon is fear. This moon is deep emotion. This moon is uncertainty. And this is what stops us from moving forward. Now, I'm really getting that there's two sets here. There is, I'm reading for, is a couple who I feel there may be a third party going on here, or an outside influence, and forgiveness and communication are in order, and looking after yourself and getting out of the self-pity mode, the lack, the rebellion and the pessimism. And I also feel this read is for someone who's in separation, someone who's walked from a relationship. Now, whether you be you Taurus, or the person you were dealing with has walked because of you know, this disconnect in emotion, this unfulfilling relationship, it can go either way. But I'm reading for two sets of people here, but it's all to do with a third party or an outside influence. Okay, the next cup we have is the Queen of Cups. Now, I'm not feeling, Taurus, that this is your energy. I'm feeling, my Taurus, is this is someone that, this is either your husband or your partner that's left. I'm seeing you view them go. I'm seeing you view them being unfulfilled in the relationship that you were in. You're down on your knees because you never expected it. I mean, I've got no tower or anything, but you're down on your knees because you're either expecting your partner to go, or your husband to go, or your partner has walked. They have taken their cup of love. They have taken their emotion away from you. And I feel like, Taurus, that you are dealing with someone that is on the verge of leaving or has left. Obviously, we know the Queen of Cups is a compassionate queen and a caring queen. She's emotionally stable. She's intuitive. And a life partner. And I really feel like this is why you're down on your knees, because you've either lost what you felt was your life partner, or you feel like you're losing your life partner. But this queen can be stubborn. When she's made her mind up, or he's made his mind up, this queen can be stubborn, and also an emotional manipulator. And this queen will look after herself if the need be. When she walks, she walks. And then it's self and looking after her own emotion. It's like it's all about her or him. I'm saying her because it's the Queen on the card. It's about self-love and self-care when this person walks. Taurus, I feel you here are the Queen of Pentacles, okay? Queen of Pentacles. Obviously, it's a pentacle. It's an earth sign. It's a pentacle. You know, this queen is stability. This queen is she's a provider. She's stable. She's a homemaker. Organized. You know, she's focused, self-focused as well. But she's a nurturing queen and a loving queen. And I feel that you, Taurus, may be down with the Nine of Wands, you know, wounded warrior, because you can see a break in a relationship coming, or because someone has walked away. I do feel with this King of Wands, I do feel with this King of Wands that this Queen of Cups may be taking their passion elsewhere. I really do. With the Eight of Cups above the King of Wands, I feel like someone is ready to leave a relationship, or someone has left a relationship. And I do believe that this King of Wands has emotionally detached. And I believe this King of Wands is pursuing passion elsewhere. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. And Taurus, it's left you Nine of Wands in this wounded warrior state. Down on your knees. Now I feel for some of you this break's already occurred. And I feel for some of you it's teetering on happening. It's teetering on happening. But I don't know, you know. I don't know whether I don't know whether that, Taurus, that your partner is not playing games with you, okay? Because this Queen of Cups is it can be an emotional manipulator. And I don't know whether the energy from the Queen of Cups is coming out as the King of Wands, okay? And he's looking straight over at you. So my Taurus, I don't know whether this person that you are dealing with, whether you still be with him or he's walked or she's walked, are playing games with you, keeping you on a piece of string. Keeping you on a piece of string, you know? Knight of Wands, in and out, telling you one thing and doing another. Keeping you dangling because they want their cake and eat it. Because they can't make their mind up about what to do. And I really feel with this communication card, the message here is you need to start communicating your truth. You need to start communicating your truth, okay? You either forgive with the forgiveness card about what's gone down. So I'm really feeling a third party. You either forgive and move on together, or you communicate what you want and you move on separately. But you cannot stay in this lack, in this rebellion, and in this pessimistic mood. You cannot stay there, because that's like self-torture. It's saying now it's time to take care of yourself, be compassionate with yourself, have love for yourself, forgive yourself for making ill judgment, forgive the other person if you can. It's time to communicate what you want, Taurus. It's time to communicate. It's no longer being that spare wheel, that spare part. Because I feel that this King of Wands is directly in between these two people. And this King of Wands can't make his mind up what he wants to do and who he wants to be with. And it's asking you now to communicate your truth. The Three of Pentacles is about collaboration. It's about working together as a team. But in the Gilded Tarot, it's the one person by themselves working on their own pentacle. And it's saying now, Taurus, what you have to decide is whether you want to work with this person, if you're able to work with this person, if this person wants to work with you, or if you want to go solo and you want to do it on your own and start concentrating on your own pentacle. Because I feel there's some disharmony going on here, and there's some, you know, disunion going on here. And I feel like, you know, it's that this, you and this partner of yours, Taurus, are not working on the same page. You're not coming from the same point of view. You're not gelling, because there's definitely a lack of disharmony, disunion, a lack of emotion being withheld, a disconnect going on. And I really feel there's someone else involved. I really do. Sorry. This is about, this read is about, do you stay or do you go? This is what this read is about. Do you stay? Do you go? Is it possible to work and collaborate with your partner? Or does it have to be, you know, you on your own, Taurus? And that's where the communication with the Oracle card comes in. It's saying you got to start communicating your truth. You got to start communicating your truth. And I feel once you've done that, we then go on to the Wheel of Fortune. And, you know, the Wheel of Fortune is about fate. It's about destiny. It's about divine timing. It's about, you know, shit that was supposed to happen for lessons. And it's saying here, you know, you've got to learn your lessons through what you're going through. You have to learn your lessons about, you know, what you're going through, and take notice of them, and not to repeat them, because the Wheel of Fortune, once you've sort of come to the decision what you're going to do, the Wheel of Fortune then starts to, you know, turn in your favour. It's about next chapters, and it's about looking forward and having luck on your side. But I don't feel, my Taurus, that you can get to this place until you sort this up here out, this outside influence in a situation. It's about forgiving yourself, forgiving your ill judgment, communicating your truth. It's about not staying in a relationship that's lacking, because that is just making you, you know, be this pessimistic person. It's saying you've got to start loving yourself, you've got to start caring for yourself, and you've got to start having compassion for yourself. And ultimately the decision is yours. Do you stay and work on this relationship, or do you leave? Now, some people may have experienced this already. Some people may be going through it now, and this could be a future event that's going to take place. Okay, if it's a future event that's going to take place, you will know what you're going through. You may have that gut knowing that something is going on behind your back. You know, again here, it's about the Three of Wands is about taking a step to sort it out. The Three of Wands is about waiting for your ships to come in. We all know that we get nothing by waiting. We really don't. Three of Wands for me is about taking action. Taking action, making plans, moving forward, expanding in new directions. It's about a distance. It's about distance, so you could be thinking of moving just to get away. You could be moving emotionally away and detaching with the Eight of Cups. You could be mentally moving away, or you could be physically moving away. Okay? It's about having foresight on what's going on. It's about seeking the truth. It's about trying to have positive shifts, and yeah, taking control. Yeah, Three of Wands, taking control of a situation. But I feel at the moment there may be some lack of vision going on, and there may be some delays in communication going on. Until we get that communication going on, and the Three of Pentacles, this, what are you going to do? Are you going to work with this other person, or are you going to work by yourself? You know, 2 threes in a read, I believe. Hold on, 2 threes. Have I got that? Is about staying calm. Yeah, staying calm. Going inside, using your intuition with the High Priestess. The High Priestess is very calm. She goes inside. She says, do not turn a blind eye to what you know. Where's my thingy? Do not turn a blind eye to what you know. Use your guts. Use your intuition. Be confident in how you communicate. Stay calm. It says trust in yourself. Says you know already. There's mystery going on around you. There's secrets not being told. And there's people around you not talking. Now the high priestess goes within herself, and she doesn't talk to anyone. She sorts it all out internally first. And then once she's got it all sussed, she's got it all sorted, it talks about having the strength to push on through to what you need to do, what you need to have the courage to do. But this card again is calm. You know, we've got the 2 3s. It talks about disunion and disharmony within a relationship, but it's saying stay calm. Find your strength, find your courage to make a decision on what you want to do in this situation. And we have the Magician that popped out. I didn't pull it out, it popped out. I wasn't feeling it. But I'm, you know, again, it's about manifesting what you want in your life. Saying you have the tools. You have the tools to manifest what you want. We all have the tools to manifest what we want, but we cannot manifest in this dark place, in this blackness, in this black hole of lack, rebellion and pessimism. We can't manifest from there. We need to, you know, lift our vibrations higher with the pink, what I said about lifting your vibrations higher. Start loving, start caring, start being compassionate towards yourself. I really feel that forgiveness card is for yourself, for your ill judgment. I keep saying ill judgment. And communicate. You need to communicate, if at all possible, with the other person. Okay? Really feel with this Knight of Wands energy and this King of Wands that this person has been messing you around for a time now. Starts with the World. Is it time for new cycles? Is it time to close that old book out? Is it time to start rewriting your book by yourself, Taurus? Is it time for it? The World is about finishing. It's about completions. It's about moving forward with the lessons, with the Wheel of Fortune, with the lessons you've learned and not repeating them. But it's about closing out an old cycle. Because of the Five of Pentacles. Because whether you are in this relationship now or this relationship has ended now, there was a disconnect. The Five of Pentacles talks about, you know, not only hardship in money and losing faith in relationships and losing faith within ourselves, falling on hard times in areas of your life. It talks about rejection. It talks about being in a state of panic. It talks about being left out in the cold. It talks about someone letting you down. But it also talks about taking a risk. Taking a risk. And it also talks about going with the flow, with the High Priestess. Going inside and going with the flow. Getting everything sorted out in your own head as to what you want to do. You know, because look, because of the Three of Swords, I really feel this is a third party. Whether it's happened and you've split, whether it's you're going through it now. You're a couple and you're going through it together now. One way or the other, communication is key, and you have to communicate what you want, okay? Yeah, you have to communicate what you want. Seven of Wands, it talks about being guarded. You know, you're having to guard that heart. But, you know, then it talks about the Six of Wands is after, and the Nine of Cups, and the Eight of Wands, and the Empress, you know, and the Five of Swords, looking after yourself, getting your balance back. It's very, very positive. It's. I don't want to say if you're in a relationship you should leave this person. I don't want to say that, but all I feel I need telling me to zip it. Zip it. It's your decision on what you feel like you should do in this situation. But all I can say is follow your heart, follow your guts, follow your intuition, communicate with this person if at all possible, have love, have compassion for yourself. Try not to be too pessimistic with the future, because the cards are saying whatever your choice, you know, you have victory there. Okay, you have the Nine of Cups there. Victory, Nine of Cups, forward movement, the Empress, Five of Wands, looking after yourself. You know, you have it all there. You have it all there, and you know what you have to do. It's saying you know what you have to do. So if you're a single person who has been through this, it's talking about, you know, start loving on yourself. Get out of lack mentality, because there is positive, absolute brilliant positive things in the future for you. And if you're still together and in this third party situation, start manifesting what you desire from a good place, and the decision is yours. Let's go over to some oracles. It says face your shadows. I'm going to say anything else about that. Face your shadows. I think it's really shouting to me about facing the parts of a relationship that keep repeating themselves. Why are you attracted to a certain type of person? Why do your relationships always end up going tits up? What are you repeating in your life that attracts a certain type of person towards you? Now I'm just going to put it out there, I have the same thing, and I'm questioning myself all the time. I attract really needy people, really needy, and they cling and they smother me, and I'm a Virgo, and I don't like being smothered. I like my space and my independence, and I like my ducks in a row. And for the life of me, I don't understand why I keep attracting needy people. Now perhaps it's because I'm a Virgo, I'm a healer, I'm an empath, and they're attracted to me because I want to nurture them, and I want to heal them, because that's what I feel I need to do, because I'm an earth sign. So it talks about what is it within you that you need to face. And I'm going to leave it there, because it could be 1,000,001 things. Mine is, what do I need to face about myself? Why I attract wounded warriors. I attract wounded warriors. Okay, it's saying wait. And I agree. For those that are still in a relationship, I agree. You need to wait. You need to go inside. and get everything sorted. Get that calmness about you. Get your composure. Start having a little bit of self-love and a little bit of self-worth for yourself. Get your communication ready. Know how you want to communicate. Know what you want to say. Wait until you've got everything sorted. For those who have gone through this and who are already in separation, I think the wait is just pulling back from it. Okay, you're feeling, you know, the hurt, the pain, everything that what you've been through. I feel the weight is just hold up, you know. And again, go inside, use your intuition, start looking at yourself and what needs to be done within yourself, this self healing, this, because you're going to be in an awful state. If you've gone through this, you're going to be in a shit state. Yeah, so it's just a hold up there. Let's go inside, let's internalize everything that's happened, let's be kind to ourselves, let's have some compassion for ourselves, let's, you know, re-establish some order within our lives before we make any movement at all. And this sword is a mental clarity. You know, it's about gathering yourself together again. It's about bringing yourself back into yourself. You know, what have you learned? What have you gone through? What do you not want to repeat? What is it that you want out of life? Start asking all these questions and just hold up, Taurus, before you do anything else. Hold up before you start manifesting anything with the Magician. Hold up. Get yourself grounded and centered first. What did I just say? What did I just say? Ground yourself. Love it. Ground yourself, okay? Being distracted, unfocused, tired, irritated and impatient are all signs that you're ungrounded. Now is the time to become centered and allow Spirit to help you ground yourself and reconnect with your divine source. I love it. Ground yourself. Wait. Don't do anything. Taurus, just don't do anything. Just wait. High Priestess, go inside, connect to source and wait. Ground yourself. Find your balance. Find your stability. Find out what it is you are seeking. Find out what it is that keeps making you repeat the same things. Okay? And then we have a mother's love. Now this might just be, I'm not sure how this one's connecting, but it might just be a message for some Taurus out there. So I'm going to read it. Two popped out. I only picked one, but two popped out. A mother's love. A mother's love is reaching out to you at this time and holding you close. She knows how much you miss her and wants to remind you that this special bond of love can never be broken. So I just feel like this card is for anyone who has lost a mother figure, a grandma, a nan, someone who was your, you know, your mother type energy around you. I think this is just a call to say they are with you, and watch for signs. Watch for signs. They are with you. They are watching down on you, and you know you're gonna be okay, Taurus. I really feel that you are gonna be okay. One more is courage. Okay, it says Strength is at your core. We have the Strength card. A courage that leads and guides you on your path. Three of Wands. Your path. Fear nothing and no one. Only you can choose your next step, for the path is yours alone. You can invite others to travel with you, but be careful not to be persuaded along another person's path, one that may not serve you as well. Have the courage of your conviction, and all that you need along the way will manifest itself to you at the right time. There you go. That's why the Magician popped out. It will manifest at the right time. Right, Taurus, I'm going to leave it there. Couples, you know, if you're still in a relationship, you know what to do. Use your intuition. Okay, if you've gone through this and you are now single and this other person is in and out, being flighty, but you know that there's another person involved, you've got to have the courage. You've got to have the courage to communicate what you need to communicate, stand in your power, and a bit of self-forgiveness there for your lack of judgment. You know, get out of the black hole, get out of the lack, the pessimism, that mindset, and start vibrating higher with the pink rose, and a bit of love, bit of caring, and a bit of self-compassion. Okay, you can do this, Taurus. I wish you all the best. I love how that Magician popped out, and the very, very last line, you know, says all that you need along the way will manifest itself at the right time. I love it. I love when Spirit does that to me. Right, Taurus, good luck with this. I hope it all goes well. Love you long time. Please hit all my buttons, like, subscribe, share, notification buttons. Just hit all my fucking buttons and help me get out there on YouTube, because I love what I do and I put a lot into it and I waffle a lot, I know. If you could do that, I will love you long time. Till next time, Taurus. Hopefully it won't be too long before I do another read for you. I'm a bit lazy. Love you long time, and I'll see you next time.